So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. iPhone 7 versus iPhone 12 speed test. Let's begin with a boot up in 3, 2, 1 and see which one could get there first. Now, the iPhone 7 does feature the Apple A10 Fusion chipset. For the time, that was actually a big deal, but we're 4 generations ahead now on the A14 5nm process. So we are way ahead of that A10 Fusion now, and we do have 4 gigs of RAM, which doubles the RAM for the iPhone 12. But you might want to know, how much faster is this thing? I'm planning on upgrading my iPhone 7, and you've seen that just to start on the boot up, significantly faster. Felt like 2 times faster, to be quite honest. Okay, guys, so both of these are running the latest iOS 14.2 on board. So before we begin with the speed test, just want to confirm that. Okay, guys, so generally going through iOS 14, you'll see that the smooth feel of both these phones is rather identical. There's a little bit more chop on the iPhone 7, but no promotion makes the 7 hold its own here, I think, in 2020. Next to the newer iPhones, we'll go into Instagram. You could see Instagram is first there for the iPhone 12, but when in the application, you can enjoy this experience at the same level. Go to the profile page. You'll see the iPhone 12 loaded that profile a little bit faster. We'll click a photo. A little snappier for the iPhone 12, but not a big deal. We'll go into Twitter, and then we'll go over here to the profile page. That was to the 12. And the 12, just a snappier experience day to day. We'll go into Amazon, but I'm pretty happy with how the iPhone 7's holding up comparatively to the iPhone 12. It's not far behind for being a 4-year-old phone. We'll go into eBay. What that means is you could still use your iPhone 7 today and be pretty okay. However, the battery is getting pretty weak on that phone. In addition, your battery health might not be all that great if you've been using it for all these years. You can see iPhone 12 definitely faster there to get a coffee. So if you like Starbucks, there you go. We'll go into Groupon, and you'll see Groupon first there for the iPhone 12 by a pretty good margin on that one. We'll go into categories, and you can see we'll go into nearby, and you can see what we got there. So pretty quick on both. We'll go into ESPN. ESPN seems to load faster there for the iPhone 12. We'll go to scores, and you could see faster there for the iPhone 12. We'll go into Crossy Road. You can see the gaming definitely faster, and I found that on the iPhone 7 for some reason there's starting to get some lag in this game in particular. But overall, you know, both of these can run games, but the 7, some of the games are starting to lag for me right now. I don't know what's going on. We'll go into PUBG Mobile, and you can see PUBG Mobile usually always wins out on the newer phone because it just requires more power, and then when you have a faster chip, you usually get better performance. So you can see PUBG is loading up first here for the iPhone 12 over the iPhone 7. So if you are looking forward to having a better experience in these more graphically intensive games, you're going to want to pick up something like the iPhone 12, a newer iPhone. It's just going to be a better experience because that power does reduce frame rate drops and stuff like that. So I definitely would consider picking up one of the newer phones if gaming is something you really like to do. Let's go into Temple Run, and you could see Temple Run here is faster for the iPhone 12 by a substantial margin, and we'll hit play. Even a basic game like this is faster for the 12. So yes, early on in this test, we seen that the iPhone 12 and basic stuff, the 7 was keeping up fine, but now that we're getting in some games, we're seeing the 12 take the lead. And you've seen right there, even on Geekbench, the 12 took the lead. We'll go into Lightroom, and in Lightroom, you'll see that the 12 took the lead again. Not now. We'll go over here to the Discover tab, and you'll see pretty good on both, but I would give that one slightly to the iPhone 12. We'll go into iMovie, and you can see the iPhone 12 again. So, I mean, what did you expect? This is a 4-year difference here. Of course, the 12 was going to be faster, and I think it is snappier enough to make it worth an upgrade. However, if you're looking for a smoother display like 120 hertz, it's not here yet on the latest iPhone. So if that's something you want to feel your phone to be smoother, you might still want to wait until next year. So now let's go backwards between the applications to see if we get any reloads. Now I expect a few reloads, quite a few on the left, but let's see if the iPhone 7 could shut me up today. We'll go into Geekbench, we'll go into Temple Run, and you've seen both of them fine so far, PUBG, and both of them fine so far. Even the 7 held up to there. We'll go into Crossy Road, and you see pretty good on both of them there. So let's go into ESPN. Pretty good on both there. We'll go into Groupon. Pretty good on there. We'll go into Starbucks. iPhone 7 doing pretty good. eBay doing pretty good there. We'll go into Amazon. And the iPhone 7 doesn't look like it's going to reload anything today. So yeah, pretty good here. And Instagram. And we got one reload for Instagram. But as the apps go on, the iPhone 7 will definitely reload more stuff, just having less RAM. So, but still, that just shows how well optimized iOS is for their processors, that even with way less RAM than some of the competitors in Android, because it's optimized by Apple, you're going to get pretty good performance out of the little bit of RAM that you do have. So in web browsing, the big difference is going to be obviously the bigger display, but when it comes to overall scroll speed, smoothness of pinch to zoom, very similar. The 5G modem here in the iPhone 12 will give you faster mobile performance as well. We'll go into Start Now to see what kind of results they do give us here on this SunSpider test. I do expect the iPhone 12 to refresh much faster these pages, and you can see it does by almost 100 points. So it's substantially faster to load web pages on the iPhone 12. However, the smooth scroll and the pinch to zoom experience will be pretty similar on both. So I do think you're going to notice a substantially faster browsing experience for the 12 over the 7. Let's go ahead now and run this render. So I do have the same 5-minute 4K clip here in iMovie. I'm going to go ahead and save the video to see which one can do this faster. I will be back when they are done. So somehow, someway, the iPhone 7 pulled out the victory in iMovie. This app is probably not fully optimized yet for the A14, so when doing video rendering, you're probably not going to see upgrades in every application just yet for a little bit of time until all developers in their video editing apps get them updated to support A14. But in the long haul, this chip should still be faster. We'll go into Geekbench 5 and we'll show you that the CPUs are clocked at 2.99 gigahertz here for the iPhone 12 and 2.34 gigahertz for that Fusion. You could see the substantial upgrade in RAM. We're going to go ahead now and run a CPU benchmark, and we'll be back when they are done. Okay, so this Geekbench should show you the major improvement to the overall performance. 4086 on the 12. The 7, this is just not even close. This is an absolutely destroying victory for the iPhone 12. So at the end of the day, at the conclusion of this speed test, is the iPhone 12 a faster phone? Well, absolutely. You knew that before clicking this video. But how much faster? Day to day, it is snappier. It's not way smoother, I think, just because iOS has been smooth for a long time. And because of no ProMotion, the iPhone 7 continues to feel like a smooth phone. But it's a lot slower. The phone feels extremely warm right now. It gets a lot hotter here in 2020. The battery drains a lot faster than the iPhone 12. So this is a major leap forward for you if you did upgrade or if you plan to upgrade from the iPhone 7. But so was the 10. So was the 10s, the 11 Pro. This one right here gives you 5G, which is major. So definitely, I think if you're looking for an upgrade, you might really like the iPhone 12 or even the 12 mini or 12 Pro Max, both of which are arriving to the channel in a couple days. So be subscribed for that. If you found this video helpful, entertaining, informing, do me a favor, click that like button for me. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.